my name is Jessica Kumar, and I'm here to present a paper-side presentation on an international award-winning novel, The Cure for Death by Learning, written by Gail Anderson Dargads. In summary, the novel takes place in British Columbia during the Second World War in a small town named Turtle Valley, where there are many strange happenings. The family in this novel consists of 4 members: Beth Weeks, John Weeks, who is Beth's father, Mrs. Weeks, and Beth's brother Dan. In the beginning of the novel, we learn that the Weeks have been attacked by a bear. They were able to scare the bear off. However, when John went to make sure the bear does not come back, he was attacked by something and has not been the same ever since. John is now over-controlling and he sexually abuses Beth. About halfway through the novel, there is a shift in Beth. Beth was hit by lightning and now her arm cannot act on its own. The arm sometimes fights back when John is abusing her, and this is a source of self-confidence for her, as she learns to stand up for herself. Beth is more confident with her lightning arm. However, she is still afraid as she constantly sees Coyote Jack sneaking through the bush and following her. One day when Beth was on a walk, Coyote Jack found her and then turned into a real coyote right in front of Beth, which frightened her. Beth was so angry that she went all the way up to his cabin and told him to stay away from her. Beth found the confidence to scare the coyote spirit. The novel ends with Beth's life returning to normal. With no influences of supernatural creatures, Beth is free to walk around with the bush without the fear of a coyote, and she is no longer abused by her father. This novel is an example of great literature because of its critical commentary, the message, and also because of its style of narration. The first reason why this novel is an excellent example of great literature is because of its critical commentary that exists in this novel. For example, it was written in the Toronto Star that haunting study by weaving one girl's coming of age together so strongly with myth, overlapping the mundane with the extraordinary, Anderson Dargads creates a multi-layered tale of power and suspense. This praises Anderson Dargads' style of writing, as her novel is full of suspense, mystery, and is extremely powerful. The second reason is because of the message of the novel. For example, the message portrayed in her novel through the various struggle of Beth is that fear can lead an individual to stand up for them. Beth was portrayed as the shy girl who is always in fear, but seeing a shift from the old Beth to the new Beth helps convey the universal truth that fear can lead an individual to stand up for themselves. The last reason is because of the style of narration present in this novel. This is an excellent example of great literature because it allowed the reader to understand the character and allowed us to make connections, as this novel was written in first person. Beth states, "The crow was mostly white, with black streaks running its feathers. I picked up a feather the white crow had lost in this tussle. It was a beautiful thing, white stripes and specks of blue-black." Beth manages to find little things that are beautiful. She just had to stop and admire the white crow. Since white crow symbolizes peace, innocence, and life, this could relate to the fact that Beth is like this crow. She's innocent, peaceful, but also that she does not fit in with everyone in Turtle Valley because she is different. The Cure for Death by Learning is a great literature because of its critical commentary, as the author did a great job presenting the novel with suspense, mystery, and power. Secondly, the message that she portrayed, which was fear can lead an individual to stand up for themselves. And lastly, because of the style of narration, as the novel was presented in first person, it allowed the readers to connect with the character. I would like to end off the presentation by saying, never let your fear decide your fate.